Hey everyone, it's MK. Welcome back to MK Quilts and MK Quilts University. So I am here before the shop opens today, and I'm doing a quick bit of recording just to kind of show you what's up with MK today. So the first thing is I'm sporting a new shirt, aren't I? So I was with my daughter over this past weekend, and we went to one of the outlet malls in Orlando. God bless that Michael Kors for making all of this merch for yours truly. Got this lovely shirt. I also got a new bag. Stay tuned for that one. So I thought I would just drop a little bit of footage here to show you kind of what I've got going on in the studio today. So all of the machines are fired up, ready to work. So here you're just looking at Ellen's desk. We've got some things waiting there to be loaded, a little bit different than what we normally do here on a day-to-day basis. We're actually quilting just fabric today with some soft and stable for a customer who's going to be making these lovely pieces of fabric into bags, okay? Really, there's not too much different about the way that we're quilting that. We're just loading it, putting that soft and stable in there, just letting it drape down just like we would with batting. And then we're just doing edge to edge, and we're just getting as close to all of the edges of the fabric as we can so that that customer can use every last inch of that for her bag. Over on the big Amara 24, we have this beautiful kind of outdoorsy inspired quilt, and it looks like we're getting towards the end of that, so a couple more advances and then that will be done. Ellen is here already. She got in a little bit early because she's teaching today. Here she is piecing away down in the classroom, and here, beautiful quilt that is the finished sample for today's class. This is one of her curved classes with this So Kind of Wonderful ruler series and whatnot. She tells me that this class that she's teaching in person today, not quite ready for the university site yet, but it will be very soon. Now, what have I got going today? Well, over here on my left side is my 510 and a stack of quilts that need to be bound. So that's on my to-do list today as well. But behind me is really what I wanted to start the day off focusing on. And this is this beautiful quilt from my friend Eleanor. I used this quilt as a sample a couple of weeks ago for a live impromptu layout and rendering session that I did. And I got a lot of great feedback on just hopping on live with you and showing you how I do layout and rendering. Then I did an update. So Eleanor loved what I planned for the most part. She just wanted a couple of tweaks to a couple of the designs that I had chosen. So I did an update on how I used Pro Stitcher and/or Pro Stitcher Designer to make those changes for Eleanor, and now it's ready to be loaded and quilted. Now, I had some requests from you guys to show you some of the actual stitching steps. So I walked in today, and just like it was meant to be, this 10-foot Amara 20 is open, it's free, and so here I am. I'm going to go ahead and load this quilt, and I'm going to start with showing you some of the steps on how I take it from that layout that I built in simulation. How do I take it over here and transfer all of that layout, that prep work that I've done? How do I transfer that and stitch it out here at the machine? Now, the big thing, and this is for my Pro Stitcher owners, one of the big things that I'm doing today is I am going to swap out the tablet on this machine. I'm going to take that one off, and I'm going to put on the one that's inside of this box. The one that's inside of this box is kind of a traveling tablet of mine. It's a personal tablet that I use for testing. I take it to classes, but the most important thing that's been done to it today is I have put on there the newest version of Pro Stitcher Connect, the beta version, 786, I believe is the number. So I need to get this tablet onto the machine. I'm going to bring you along for those steps so that you can see exactly how I'm getting this tablet swapped out, how I'm going to reboot, check the settings, and then I am going to put the new Pro Stitcher Beta Connect version to the test here in the studio. So keep watch for that. I will chatter about it in the university site, in the members area. Perhaps on the next Q&A, I'll give you some, of my MK feedback on how it's going with use of the beta on one of the machines. If you joined us earlier this week on Monday, we talked about the beta in general, and I showed you how I updated my Pro Stitcher simulator on my laptop. Okay, so Mr. MK and I did that live Q&A together this week. The replay is posted, it's ready. If you're a member on the university site or you would like to buy that course, you can go back and watch the replay and catch our initial thoughts about the beta release. All right, well, the door is about to ding because I see my employee Becky has arrived. It's going to get crazy in here. We also have shop hop going on, and it's always a hoppin' place to be here at MK Quilts. All right, well, I'm going to get to work. As you can see, I've got a lot on my plate today. So stay tuned, especially my Pro Stitcher owners, as I get this tablet onto this machine and I get stitching on this beautiful quilt from Eleanor. Okay, that's all I've got for you right now. Stay tuned. From the studio to you. Happy quilting, everybody. Bye-bye.